Oh, yeah.
You want me to hold the mic up to get the sounds?
Yeah, this is, what do they do that? It's like called like DSR or something.
ASMR.
DSLR. That's a camera. Are we going?
Yeah, we're live, baby.
Yeah, really gargle it. Really put them, really.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
What is wrong with you? Are you a toddler?
Welcome back to Cash Me Outside. It's the third installment of the 2024 hunt, and the treasure is still out there. I'm Caden, joined by Christian and Chad, and we are focusing our efforts on the east side of I-15.
To your disappointment.
I know. I live on the west side, and I'm really sad about it.
Which doesn't make any sense, because it's like it could be up in Ogden on the west side.
It's never been on the west side.
I know.
It's always been
I was
on the east
thinking
side.
that this would be my year.
It kind of felt like Tooele was due for one.
If it couldn't be an urban hunt,
have you guys ever been over
could have been
there?
on the west side.
Have you guys ever been on the trails over
I've
Tooele
been
area?
to the Bear's Den.
I don't know where that is.
It's the strip club that we went to.
Oh, yeah.
Context.
Wait, that's what it's called?
Yeah, remember it was the Bear's Den. The one-armed stripper?
The one-armed stripper.
People who've listened to the podcast know the inside reference, and that's not a pun. Know the reference that we're making. Sorry. And we actually have not gone to a strip club. I want to be very clear about that. Yeah.
But we could, because we're not that Mormon.
Okay. Oh, my gosh.
What was I going to say? Yeah, everything has gone pretty smoothly up until now, which I find to be pretty disappointing. Because
Define smoothly. No one's found it.
the treasure hunt has gone on without a hitch.
You want drama.
I want drama. I want John to get catfished.
Lightning's not going to strike twice. I think he's got his guard up this time. But by all means, try.
I just want some sort of drama, because honestly, that was like the high of the last 2 years, was all of that happening.
That was amazing.
I enjoyed it,
but
quite
that
a bit.
really didn't get dramatic until it was found, right?
Yeah.
I never once was fired up. Like, I didn't get angry that entire time. I was just watching it.
The Reddit
Enjoying
was
it.
just...
It was
it was
ablaze.
It was Christmas morning. Every
It was
day you
amazing.
go, there is just lots of stuff. So what are your ideas? How can we inject some drama into this season, this
I
year's
don't know.
treasure
I'm not
hunt?
very good on the spot with this type of thing, but we were talking earlier about how I could create a fake Tinder profile and do something with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, we
Yeah.
got that going for you.
Anything related to the treasure hunt?
I think we need to focus on getting you a real Tinder profile first. I have an idea. So you know how we always try to get Dave and John on for an interview every season.
Yeah.
What if they don't say yes and we just deep fake it? And be like, yeah, we're here with John and Dave, and like just imitate their voices, and they'll be like, yeah, we really wanted to do a real Disney themed treasure hunt this year. Oh, sorry, did I say that? Just like drop really obscure random
Just throw
clues.
everyone off.
Oh yeah,
I like that so much.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And
I
just
really
be like,
do.
yeah, I mean, it was expensive to get the llamas this year, but we had to get the llamas. That's just one of the many examples that we could use.
Everyone's looking up llama farms in Utah.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Is that a thing? A llama farm?
Sure.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No. Anyways, we got some new hints to talk about. What are you guys' thoughts on the hint that dropped on Friday?
Which was east
Just-
of I-15.
Uh-huh.
Anything else? That
The lobster place is not business.
and it's lobsters, not.
Lobster's not locust. Yeah.
I wonder if that was intentional, because we talked about that before.
I don't think it was intentional. I think they realized after they're like, oh, I didn't know that meant locust. And they're clarifying
Ooh,
now.
there's like 4 meanings of that in Spanish.
And then the weirdest one was the hint about the age, where they're like, we can't tell you anything about he yet, except that his age, we wanted to make it more complex. So we made it his age +1. Do you guys remember that?
No.
Yes.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Did Ironical share that?
No, it's in the email. It was the last
email.
one.
Oh,
Caden-
I only get my
Caden
clues
sees-
from Instagram.
Yeah.
Caden's barely doing this
Fair.
hunt.
We're happy
Okay.
you're here, though, man.
That's good.
We missed you last year. We really did. You bring so much intangibles to this podcast.
Hey, these intros don't record themselves.
Yep.
It's true.
Anyways, I'm not gonna lie. This is the most desolate and barren my idea trough has ever been.
Okay.
I hate the way that was phrased, but I'm just like stumped. I'm so stumped. I kind of think everyone else is stumped because it's quiet out there. We're not getting many people messaging us. Reddit doesn't seem very active. It feels like we're a little bit at a bit of an impasse, is what I would say.
I feel like we get a ton of people messaging us.
Well, I just feel like it's dried up a little bit, you know?
Has it?
And I'm wondering if people are kind of resigned to the fact that, hey, we need more clues.
Yeah.
Better clues.
And it's hot out there.
It's so hot. That's maybe a huge factor, to be honest with you.
To be fair, none of us have gone outside yet.
Well, I've been outside, not treasure hunting, but
Yeah.
like when I go to work and when I come home from work, I walk outside from my car to my house. And
that is
the
tough.
office.
That
Yeah.
part is tough.
No, it's tough.
You're right.
You know what I'm starting to think about with this poem? Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know if it's like meant to be solved the way that the last poems have been solved. Like I sort of start feeling that maybe it's a cipher, or maybe it's like a big math equation, or maybe it's just like a completely different way of solving it than like linearly from A to B to C to D and so on and so forth.
Is there a specific reason why you think that?
Well, just the fact that there feels like there's not a lot of flow to it. And I don't know, like, what are your guys' thoughts?
I thought originally, So I had the same idea, but with a song. I thought maybe like there were different chords hidden throughout it, and somehow the song led to the trailhead or whatever the title of the song is. I feel like a lot of other people have had song ideas as well.
Yeah, I don't.
So there seems to have been some sort of musical element. At least that is one of the common threads people have gone down.
Yeah.
And that's along with the ciphers. I kind of had that thought. Ciphers, maybe something like that.
I don't know why the music element feels like it is. Like there's no like overt musical cues, but I get the feeling same way that there's some sort of music.
Is it just
Yes.
because of the choir?
Well, yeah, I guess that's a factor of
there's
it.
choir. There's also the Counting Crows.
Yeah.
There's like a lyric in Counting Crows song that has to do with the poem in some way. I just feel like there's so many of those type of coincidences, and I almost hate those solves even though they feel so exact. I almost hate them because they're all over the place.
I got really excited with the lowercase d looking like a music note, and I talked in the past about the adagio in D minor being the song that's playing in the background of their clues. And after looking into that a little bit more, I realized, look at last year's clues, and they played the same song in the background of all last year's clues, and it had nothing to do with the solve.
Yeah.
So if history repeats itself, adagio in D minor really has no correlation. And as a result, I'm not sure I feel as confident in that lowercase d indicating that.
Do you still think it indicates something? That it's
I mean, it has to be because
lowercase
They
on
pointed
purpose?
to it.
yeah.
They pointed to it. They said we did that on purpose.
But the fact that they pointed to it in the first week as the first clue almost indicates to me that it's not going to be like
It's
that
not
is the key.
nutcracker
Yeah.
clue.
Yeah, it's a good way to refer to it, the nutcracker.
The Nutcracker clue?
Well, yeah, it doesn't
I don't
crack
know.
the nut
Then
open.
It doesn't crack the nut open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
nut being
common?
The treasure.
I'm only thinking Christmas here.
Christian said something dumb here.
I'm so glad we have a new way of cutting out things I've said.
A new?
Remember how we added the
Oh,
Christian
yeah.
said something. Christian said something
Christian.
dumb here.
So, did you listen to that?
No,
It's really funny, actually.
Oh, okay. So
People were dying.
you know,
People like
you
that.
referenced kind of what I sent you, where I got excited about, because the line where it says, "Look at the numbers look at the numbers like a crow."
Yeah.
In my head one day, I was just like, "Wait, what about the Counting Crows, the band?" And so I Googled Counting Crows, looked at some of their most popular songs, found one called 1492. And in 1492, the lyrics it's talking about Columbus. Surprise, surprise. And it talks about, it says like he arrived in 1492, which I thought was interesting because the next line after the counting, like look at the numbers like a crow, talks about he and when he arrived
Yeah.
and the age when he
And-
arrived.
Doesn't Counting Crows? I'm struggling trying to think of songs they sang, but doesn't that kind of
Mr.
seem like?
Jones and me?
Yeah, doesn't that seem like a Dave and John band.
It kind of does.
Like they would be all about Counting Crows.
Oh, a
No.
middle-aged white guy's all up in Counting Crows.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm there. I like him.
Yeah. No, they're a very likable band. And it kind of just feels like that would be a unique way of giving you a clue about the age of him. About
like
looking at the
that.
numbers like a
Yeah.
crow, counting crows.
So, are we not taking that seriously? Because
I
since
kinda-
you texted us that, we haven't talked about it.
Well, yeah, because you didn't respond to my text message. I got all excited. Half of our group text is me sending these guys, wait, guys, look at it this way. Turn it 60 degrees and then switch out all the vowels for consonant. And,
And
these guys
sometimes we'll give it a thumbs up or say, "Wow,
Yeah.
I like that."
and
And
you
other
don't
times
read
we
it.
just don't say
Whoa.
anything.
Good
This
job,
is-
Christian.
Hey, you did respond.
You're
you
onto
said
something.
you said, "Wow, I kind of like that." To the
that's
Counting
'cause
Crows.
You've got this bank of just like responses you'll go to. Be like, interesting. Never thought of it that way.
I do
Good
say
find, Christian.
Good insight.
Yeah.
I do say interesting a lot. Interesting is my filler
Yeah.
one, where I'm like, I don't really care what
Because
you
that
said,
could
and I just say,
be a compliment or a diss.
Interesting.
It
Yeah.
just
yeah, it's an ambiguous word.
Well, here's the other thought I had about if there's a musical theme. So the lobster line has been confusing. And there's a fairly well-known song by the B-52s called Rock Lobster.
Who
Oh yeah.
the hell is the B-52s?
Oh, look at this guy.
I've never. No.
Really?
Sorry, Katie and I are children of the 80s, so we get this, but we understand that you wouldn't get it.
Wait, can you sing a song?
Rock lobster.
What you gonna do when the lobster's hot? You gotta get a hammer and hit it hard. It's a rock lobster. I don't know why the Monster Mash guy.
I'm super confused right now. Are they a real band?
Yes, the
Yes,
B-52s
and it is a
are
real
fairly well-known
song.
band. And
That was a real song that you just sang?
no, I made that up.
Okay.
I just felt like I sounded like the Monster Mash guy, but
Yeah, you did.
no, but like that was my other thought. It's like, what if the poem is literally just a bunch of numbers that you have to decode like a cipher, and it's coordinates, and the age is 41 is how old Christopher Columbus was when he arrived from, and 41 is the latitude or the longitude coordinates for Utah, anywhere from 41 to 43, 52s, and I don't know. It just kind of feels like maybe there's numbers and a different way of deciphering it than usual.
We have had quite a few math messages. People saying,
Yeah, kind of there was.
have you figured out the equation or something like that, haven't they?
Yeah, and it's not like, hey, do you think math is part of it? The people are like, hey, have you got to the math part yet? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like we're at a QR code and there's
Yeah.
like, oh, what are you talking about? There's Flappy Bird, like.
I don't know. I feel like at first, when we first started this podcast, I thought it was going to be an advantage. Because I was like, okay, people are going to comment and message us like their solves. Like, it's going to be so cool. But I find myself disbelieving everything because every single one of these messages are so sure that they're right, and I'm looking at like 30 of them, and they're
Well,
all completely off on different,
Yeah.
and I don't know what to think, so I'm
And-
like even more confused.
And, well, when Chad's done criticizing our listeners,
Yeah.
I want to add that we love people messaging us, and we want to interact, and we apologize if we haven't been able to respond to everyone. The solves are awesome, and they're great. We hope that we can be a sounding board at giving you some feedback on it or thoughts or ideas on it. We don't want to ever give the impression that we're like aggregating ideas and just like sitting like rubbing our hands together like, yes,
That-
yes.
this-
Bring me more ideas.
The podcast was our strategy.
No, it wasn't. The podcast, if people don't know, was a bet. That's how it got started. But
A bet?
Mhm.
I don't even remember
It
that.
was with Adam, remember?
Oh, he thought we couldn't get listens or
We
something.
couldn't get 1,000 listens.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. We beat that pretty quickly, didn't we?
Yeah,
First
pretty-
season?
pretty much. Screw you, Adam. Adam was on our very first episode ever, and he was terrible.
Yeah, he was talking
I
about.
mean, he
a
was
wet
bad
blanket.
enough that we looked at Chad and been like, yeah, let's get him. All right,
That's
so
funny, actually.
what we wanted to talk about now is we did this last year, and it was well received, and so we wanted to do it again this year. But we did a poll where we asked people on Instagram to give us their thoughts on kind of get consensus on some of the more trickier lines in the poem. And we did a poll for each of those kind of lines. Now, the Instagram polls aren't very robust. You only have like 4 options you can provide, and there's not a lot of text area. So thank you, everyone, for being kind of patient about that. But you guys haven't seen the results of the poll yet, so I thought we'd play a little game. That's some fun?
Sounds fun.
It
Okay,
does.
let's play. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you the question. This is kind of like Family Feud, where you have to be like, we polled 100 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the question, and Caden, you get to choose first, and then Chad could choose second. And
Why?
The next question you get to choose first, and he goes to second. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're trying to choose what is the most highly
The most common answer.
most common answer.
Number one answer.
Yep, and we're gonna keep score. And I thought it'd be fun is whoever takes last place. We're at my work right now. They have to just put like 30 Jelly Bellies in their mouth all at once.
What is like 30? Jello?
It's like
Is it 30 or is it like
it's
10?
30 plus 1. It's 31.
Is that a lot?
But
Nope.
like, just imagine all those flavors mixing. It's gonna be so gross. You're gonna feel so stupid.
I don't know.
It's gonna be amazing.
I
What
don't
a
know
great
that
idea,
sounds
Christian.
that bad. So can I put them in and then spit them out?
No, you have to chew them. You have to chew it, swallow
Eat
it.
'em.
That's like, I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, okay. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah. I'm just looking at.
Don't look at the poll.
I'm not looking at the answers.
Well,
What are you doing? You
no,
can't look
no,
at it.
Don't look at it. I'm
He's
gonna ask you the
already
questions.
cheating. Get
Chad,
off.
Kate, don't look at it.
Get off.
Stop it.
Put your phone down.
Okay. Alrighty.
Put it on the table.
So the first question is, why is the poem in Spanish? The options were no reason, just mixing it up. Number 2, Spanish meaning of some of the words are critical. Number 3 is he. The he in there is a Spanish person. And number 4 is it's just easier to rhyme words in Spanish. Cade, you get to choose first. Who do you
I
think?
think the most common answer is the second one, B.
That is correct. With 45% of the respondents.
I don't even get a chance?
No, he gets the point. But you got to go first next round. We're doing this Panama version, Panama style.
All right.
Okay. Yep.
What does that mean?
45% people said that, and the lowest results was that it's easier to rhyme words in Spanish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Only 35 people voted for that. Just 7% of the respondents. We got over like 500 people responding to this, so
That's pretty good.
that's pretty good. Okay. Next question, Chad. This is easy because there's only 2 options here. You lucked out. Okay. The question is, the first line of the poem is A, important for understanding and interpreting the poem, or B, a throwaway line.
This is going to be such a close one. That's so dumb. That is so dumb.
It's not. I mean, it is
No.
tougher, but there's
Easier.
only 2 options. You have a
All right.
50% chance of winning.
I would say that it is the most liked. The most people voted for. It is important to the poem.
That is incorrect.
Son of a bitch!
Yes. Jelly belly.
Dude, that's that's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
How razor thin was it?
45 to 55.
Okay, you see, that's so ridiculous. His was easy.
55% of people think that it's a throwaway line.
Yeah.
I'm not putting
that's
those
what I
jelly
would've
beans
said.
in my mouth.
You're going to put it in your mouth and you're going to like it. Moving on. Okay. Caden. Colors that rhyme with purple. Okay, I'm just joking.
This is
Caden.
always when I'm taking a drink.
The shortcut where the choir sings is A, an actual shortcut on a trail that you need to take. B, a bridge or tunnel. C, something related to the Donner Party. Or D, something related to music.
I don't know that I agree with this answer, but I think people said B, the tunnel one.
That is also correct.
No, that's so easy. I knew. Yeah,
It is razor thin.
What's
A was 30% and B was 34%.
Wow.
Caden had his phone out.
You
guys
can look. I did not
coordinated
look
this.
at any of these. Look, you can see.
Well, just don't look.
The first one I
Well,
looked
yeah,
at.
if we look at.
Look,
okay,
see,
well,
last
now
year we
we're
did a
looking.
little. See,
Okay.
that's the first thing. I haven't seen any of it.
Okay, Caden is up 3 to 0. Chad, you got some work to
How
do.
3?
You missed yours.
Oh my! You get a point if I miss.
Yeah. I told you we're doing this Panama style.
I've
What part of
never
Panama
heard of
style
that.
do you not understand?
I've never heard of that in my life. I don't know what that is.
I just made it up. Okay, Chad. Quote and quote. Follow the shadow means to A, go to a trail that has lots of shade. B, go to a shaded area of a map. C, go west. Or D, Something related to a sundial.
C. Go west.
Wait, is that right? Because if it's not right, I want to guess.
C is correct.
Yeah,
And
that's-
let's go west.
That's good. That's
Okay.
what I would have said.
With 33%. This was actually a really close
Wow,
one
that's
as well.
the winner. What
Because
were-
A was to go to travel with lots of shade was 26%.
So people are very confused about the shade
Yeah,
one.
there's not consensus here at all. And related to sundial is 25%. So it was pretty evenly
That is
split.
pretty even.
Sundial.
Hey, Chad, you got your first point, man. Congrats.
Thanks. Screw
Okay.
you guys.
Muy bien.
Cheating. You guys are.
How is this cheating?
You're just like the Uruguay ref today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Caden, where you learn to smell ice cream means A, something related to the Lighthouse Lounge from the Goonies. B, an actual ice cream shop. C, a trail that is in the shape of an ice cream cone. Or D, something related to a tongue or mouth.
Ooh. This one is tough. I hope it's not D. I think it's A. Is that right?
You're not ready for this, guys. A has 33% of the response.
Did he win?
D has 33% of the response. A has 129 votes for it, and D has 128
No.
votes for it. The difference is a single vote,
This is bullcrap.
and Caden got it.
I'm not putting. I'm not putting.
You're
the
going
beans.
to. I'm going to give you all black licorice, buttered popcorn, popcorn,
Pumpkin.
and cinnamon, and you're going to chew it, and you're going to like it, and you make eye contact with me once you do it. Okay. So the response is A. Something related to Lighthouse Lounge was the most popular, but just barely by one vote, 33%. An actual ice cream shot got 9%. The trail on the ship and ice cream cone 25%, and something tongue or mouth related was 33%. Way to go, Caden.
Thank
4-1. Chad, there's like 5 more questions. You can still make it a comeback. Okay. Chad. Did we eat lobsters in the past means A, something that is lobster shaped on the trail or like a physical landmark that's lobster shaped. B, something related to the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. C, something related to the Ogden Lobsters baseball team. Or D, this line is the worst.
D.
This one-
This line is the worst.
That is correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
44%. I actually should not have put that in there because people probably just abandoned whatever thoughts they
you
had.
just
and been
messed
like,
up the data.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I had to throw a little bit something in there because this line does suck. I have no idea what this line means. But Chad, well done.
Good job,
Thank you.
Chad.
2 to what? 3?
2 to
2
4.
to 4.
Yeah, I tried to shave one off.
Did you? Okay, Caden.
Yes.
Look at the numbers like a crow means.
Oh boy.
A, something related to a crow's binocular field of vision. B, looking at a map from a bird's eye view. C, something related to the number 4. As you know, crows can only count to 4. Or D, something that refers to how to look at his age. The following line.
Ooh. I think it's either B or D. I'm going to say B.
B is correct.
Yes.
That one was so easy.
Really?
You're pretending like
I'm
that
not.
was
I have
difficult.
never.
An overwhelming majority chose looking at the map of the bird's eye view, 62%.
This is dumb.
Wow, that is surprising. I thought it was. What was the fourth? What was the next one?
The next one was something that refers to how to look at his age with
Okay.
25%. And then related to a crow's binocular vision. That surprised me because I thought more people would guess that because people have been talking about it like crazy.
Really? I don't think that was a real thing.
Okay. Chad. Who is he? A, Brigham Young. B, Escalante / Dominguez. Fathers Escalante or Dominguez. C,
Wouldn't that be them?
sure. C, I don't know how they identify. C, Haman Cortez.
Airman.
Air nine.
Haman.
Why are you saying Haman?
Haman. D, Jim Bridger.
This is stupid.
Are those the
too.
four
This
like
one's
most
dumb.
popular ones that you
This
see?
one's going to be pretty
So,
razor
by the way,
thin.
I tried to do my best to put I only have 4 options to play with here. This is one that was tough because there's a lot of options. I put the 4 that we've heard the most common.
Well, I mean,
Ooh, this one is tough.
I don't want to think people are putting Brigham Young, but I feel like as like a popular name, that might be the most common. But I also feel I want to go with my gut. You know what I mean? I want to be true to myself.
Do it.
Do it. Live your
To
truth.
be true to myself. Live
Yeah.
my truth.
Yeah.
Jim Bridger.
Jim Bridger was the lowest response. And it wasn't close.
But it's okay because it was my truth. I am right.
Who's?
I am right.
Yeah, it's
Tell
not
you
gonna
what.
change
If it is Jim Bridger, I will eat 30 Jelly Bellies at the end of this.
Okay.
We're not going to remember this.
It's on wax, dude. This is on tape. We can
Yeah,
go back.
but you don't listen to these.
Caden doesn't listen.
Caden hasn't listened to a single one of these
That's
episodes.
not true.
He just wants to
Yes,
live
it
it in
is.
the moment. He doesn't want to solely the
You've
memory
barely
of
I don't want to
recorded
look
them.
back in the past and eat my lobsters. I want to eat my lobsters in the present.
it. That's true. That's
What does that
wisdom.
even mean?
It's
in
I don't know. It was
context?
beautiful. One embroidered on something. Okay, so number 1, the most
Wait,
common
let
answer
me
for
guess.
that. Yeah,
What was it? Cortez, Escalante,
Brigham Young or Jim
Brigham Young.
Bridger.
Cortez.
Nope. The answer was Escalante or Dominguez.
Dang.
Wow.
And
okay.
pretty well majority, 41%.
Okay, so he doesn't get a point there.
No.
He doesn't get a point now.
It's not
That's
fair that he
surprising.
got a point the first time. I don't.
Okay, tell
he
you
gets
what.
an
I didn't-
automatic point. That's
No,
bullcrap.
because there was only one other
Here's
option.
the-
I know, but that just
Fine.
came down.
Chad,
to
that's a
being
really good point.
unfair.
We'll minus him that point.
There we
So
go.
what's the score now?
So it's 4-2 now.
4-2. You know what, Caden? Let's just take another one of your points away for sheer cheekiness.
Okay, 4-3.
The score is 4-3. Oh no, the game's over. Chad, you lose. Okay, Chad, do you want to go get the Jelly Bellies?
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are. That's
Christian,
the
imagine
rule.
how much my chair's going to squeak and how much you're going to have to edit out.
I don't care. I want you to go put them in your mouth.
Okay, you have some right there.
Yeah,
Let's just
take
however
that whole
many-
cup, and I want to see you down it. Put it
I'm
all the way
saving
down
it.
your
I was
throat.
saving those.
Should we record this at all to make sure they know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
do it.
The listeners want that.
I'm not. I
They
meant
want
like
the
with a video.
ASMR.
camera.
Yeah, I want you to. No, I don't want you to know. Well, the
Oh,
sounds
sure.
will be true.
Yeah, I can film it.
Oh
You
yeah,
want me to hold the mic up to get the sounds?
yeah. This is what do they do that? It's like called like DSR or something.
ASMR.
DSLR. That's a camera. Are we going?
Yeah, we're live, baby.
Yeah, really gargle it. Really put them. Yeah, really.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
What is wrong with you? Are you a toddler? Put him.
What is the fucking? It was hitting my throat.
First of all, it's incredible that you put all those down your mouth and then somehow got them all back into the cup.
have a ton in my mouth.
That was like 90. That was not 30-ish. That
Okay,
was...
That's 90?
I don't know. That was way more than
Can
30.
you finish the job?
No.
Okay,
No,
That's
we're
fine.
done. I did it.
we did it. Yeah,
And I got freaking sticky beans all over it.
sticky beans.
And-
All right. I got sticky beans all over it. Is going to be the name of our podcast episode, I think.
How do you say that in Spanish?
El frijoles es muy sticky. How was that?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone, thanks for everyone who participated and answered the poll. It's still up there. We're still gathering more results, but like I said, pretty reliable. Like sample size over 500. So take it for what you want. You can see if there's wisdom in crowds, but you also might think like the
There's
opposite.
no way to, like, gather, like, fill in the blank. I guess there is a way, but...
I know.
It's
So we
harder
had
to
people
get-
message us if
Yeah.
the option wasn't there. We got a lot of messages. A lot of people said they didn't like it was none of the above.
Yeah.
Which I get, like that's going to be happening. I only had 4 spots, but what I think is interesting, you can take and glean stuff from this, both like from what the majority was and the inverse. You could, say like, hey, they were not going to write this poem so in such a way that the majority think one way about it, and that's actually the correct way of thinking
Yeah,
about it.
that's true.
So maybe you can look at all the majority things and think, hey, that's actually not the right way of looking at it.
Yeah. Just do the old George Costanza and choose the exact opposite.
Yeah.
You can't
And
make
then
Seinfeld references.
I don't know what you're
Christian.
talking about because I don't watch bad dated TV shows.
He thinks Seinfeld's a bad show.
I want to be clear to everyone. Seinfeld is the most overrated TV show ever. Maybe second to Friends. Yeah, I'll go say Friends is the most overrated, then Seinfeld. I put Seinfeld in my favorite TV shows right in between Cheers and MASH. It's a show that people tell us is funny, and so it's supposed to be funny because it's like, oh no, my dad thinks it's funny, and then you watch it and you're like, it's not that funny.
You're an idiot. You're so dumb. That's all. I'm not going to say anything more about it. You've never seen a single episode.
I rather watch Outer Banks.
Outer Banks is good.
Sarah Cameron. This is your worst take, and you've had a lot of.
This is
takes.
terrible. You're going to get eaten alive.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I just think, you know what, Seinfeld's not bad. I'm never going home and being like, I want to watch Seinfeld. If I could watch a comedy, I'm watching. I got Arrested Development, The Office, and Parks and Rec just on repeat.
One of your favorite shows is Arrested Development. Seinfeld and Arrested Development have very similar humor strategies. Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
It's very similar.
No.
Yes.
Nothing matches Arrested Development's humor. It's just too good.
Arrested Development is so good.
That's Apex. That's Apex TV right there. Seinfeld, I don't know. I feel the same way about it as I feel about like.
You got nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the format is a little dated with, but it's so good.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Moving on.
Okay, we're almost done here. Should we get to our punishments?
The bets and the punishments.
Sure. Okay.
Is that all that's left?
We don't have a lot of content here, guys. This is not a great episode. Let's just say as it is.
Doing that. Stop
this
saying
is the
that.
Seinfeld of episodes this season. Okay. John and Dave, please come on an interview with us. I don't know what we're going to do episode 4. Okay, can I talk about something real quick? Like, what if the way to solve this puzzle, this riddle, is the same way that the Goonies solved their treasure hunt, right? In which they found the Spanish dollar balloon. I don't know. The coin. The doubloon. And then it had the holes in it. And then that lined up with the Oregon coast, right? And that led them to the treasure area. Mm-hmm. What if there's something you just like, you have to approach it in the same way? Because first off, I know this sounds dumb, but the map they released, when they grayed out everything east of the I-15, that made it kind of look like a coastline.
That is, so you said this before, and I still think that's dumb.
It's dumb.
That's dumb.
Okay.
It's really dumb.
But the number 2 thing I'm going to say is...
But the good point you say is the shading. They have never excluded areas like that in this way.
That's why I'm saying, like, usually they draw a circle around it, or they tighten the square, or they could literally just say east of I-15. But why did they, like, make it the dark shaded? Because it made it feel like a coastline, like a map of a coastline.
Normally they would have said it'll be east of I-15.
Yeah. And the other thing I'm going to say, okay, throw that out. Maybe that's just stupid. But the Bonneville Shoreline Trail is the coastline of Lake Bonneville, where lobsters were at in the past.
How do you know there were lobsters there?
Well, there's trilobite fossils there, which are related to lobsters. They're crustaceans.
Are you joking right now?
No, I don't. I'm not joking. I don't know if I'm accurate, but I'm not joking about it. So, what if the Bonneville Shoreline Trail is like the Oregon coast, and you have to find your equivalent of the doubloon to find the holes that lead you to the treasure, and maybe the doubloon is the poem that has to be overlaid with the coastline, the Bonneville Shoreline Trail, and show you specific spots.
Could be. I think I like your train of thought. Let's go back to how we can do drama.
Okay. You want to go back to, but you're not like presenting.
No, I don't
anything?
have anything.
So stupid.
That's dumb. My bad. Keep going.
That's an idea. I think I like the interpretation of the shadow for that more than the coastline, because the coastline.
I don't like the coastline. It's a road.
It's a street. Yeah. It's a huge leap. To
anything
go from
that isn't a straight line looks like a coastline.
I think that's fair. I'm cool with that.
Right?
I'm just saying.
I agree with you. I'm on your team.
I feel stronger about the Bonneville Shoreline Trail being the actual coastline.
Because of that shaded
because
clue?
Of the shaded area.
If there's another reason why you feel strongly about it.
No, not because of the shaded clue. I'm just more to the Goonies solve of the Oregon coastline and the Utah coastline of the trail.
Okay. Yeah, if you skip the I-15, looks like a coastline.
I should not have led with the I-15 thing, okay? So shut the hell up, man. I'm sorry. Okay. The best solve I've had so far is a really dumb solve. I'll just talk through it real quick. So...
Oh, have we not gotten through that yet?
No, I probably texted you and you ignored it. I'm honestly not even sure if I'm on. I might be on mute with you guys. Okay, so the Rock Canyon, Provo. There is the Rock Canyon Canyon, and there's the trail.
Good so far.
Oh man! Right at the mouth of the canyon, there is the Rock Canyon.
What, the park?
I'm sorry, dude. Keep going. This is good stuff.
When you laugh, you sound like that old man from Bug's Life who's playing chess.
That's exactly who it is.
It's like this wheezing. Like I have to double check if you have teeth every time you laugh.
Oh my gosh. That
Okay.
was good.
All right. So Rock Canyon, there is an amphitheater right at the mouth of there. Okay.
Yeah.
The area is actually parking lot there is closed right now. You have to go park by Rock Canyon Park, which is nearby, and you have to take a little shortcut to the amphitheater where the choir sings. Okay. And then you can actually, from the amphitheater, there's a trail that leads from the back of the amphitheater and connects with the Rock Canyon Trail. So you actually take... Oh my gosh, Chad is still wheezing over there. So you take that shortcut.
I can't breathe.
Oh my god.
I can't breathe. I've
Okay.
never heard that. It's so perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. You keep
Okay.
going. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. So you take the shortcut for which it is named to the Rock Canyon Trail, which is in the Rock Canyon Canyon, right? So it's a shortcut to where the place of which is after it's named. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah,
From the Rock Canyon Amphitheater.
sure.
Okay. If get on Google Maps, get on Google Earth, and start going up that canyon, and you're going to see a rock structure right on the right side that looks like a lobster claw. It really does.
From above or from the trail?
From above, from on Google Maps.
So,
Okay.
And right there in the mouth of the lobster claw is a rock climbing location that's
you
referred.
did
That's
not
called.
text this to us.
Yes, I did. It's called the Kitchen,
Okay.
which could be something that's
Wait.
related to do we eat lobsters in the past, and or
This is what that lady emailed us. It's not, and she sent us a
Picture of a prawn.
prawn instead. Instead of lobster?
was that what that was about?
Is that different?
I'm trying to remember which one that was.
No, that's something different because this looks like a lobster claw, just the claw part, not the
Okay.
prawn. So the Kitchen, which also could be a solve for eating lobsters in the past, and or the ice cream line, which is where you would learn to smell of ice cream when the kitchen you eat it. It's a loose connection.
Mhm.
Anyways, so those things were kind of connected. You go up the path. There's a couple different things. It's nearby Y Mountain Trail. Now, someone sent us. I wish I got to get his name because I don't like just referencing things blindly and not giving people credit. But this guy, Jake Trammell, messaged us and showed us about images of a bunch of signs that are up kind of by Y Mountain, and the signs all have like numbers on them, and they're like, "You can do this," or "Take a right, choose the right here," or "Don't give up." Almost like word for word what it says about like keep going, don't give up in the actual poem.
Hmm.
So I thought that was kind of an interesting connection. Anyways, that's kind of where the path ends. Like for me, there's a bunch of trails that split up there. There's a trail that heads west, so that could be the line from turning away from the shadow, but nothing concrete enough other than that makes me excited enough to go hiking.
Did you never get anywhere with the Coda DS all Coda? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we could talk about that as well.
Did you just not like that, or? 'Cause I
Let
thought
me
that was
talk about
pretty
this. Yeah,
promising.
just real quick. So, this is actually from another guy sent this to us. It was a line of thinking we had already, but
Did
I
he
do
ask
wanna
us
give-
not to share this?
Let's find out. No, he didn't say anything about it.
All right,
So-
well, you get what you pay for.
Well, this was something that we had a line of thought of anyways before. Okay, so the lowercase d made me think about music, right? And then the line about the shortcut where the choir sings made me think about coda, CODA in music, where a coda in music is where you're singing in sheet, like if you were reading sheet music, like as a choir would sing, it would be something that would jump you to a different part of the song.
It's a teleport.
Yeah, it like teleports you from one part in the sheet music to another. And so like it's a shortcut where the choir sings. It's called the coda.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I do like that.
I messaged you about that. I'm so pissed off. You guys, why are we do this
Hey,
podcast?
I'm with you. For the record, I'm with you right here. I knew what that
Okay.
was.
So that made me
That's
think
really
about,
funny.
okay, what's the sign? What's the coda in the poem? And then they say the lowercase d, which made me think it looks like a music note. And so my theory, and still a theory I'm not completely away from, is that what a coda does actually is it takes you back to an earlier part. It has you repeat an earlier part of the song, and then when you get to the end of that, instead of moving forward, you jump to another part. So you repeat a part and then you jump to another part. So what I was thinking, my harebrained idea is, what if the treasure is hidden on the same trail where a treasure was hidden in the past? And then when you get to the sign on that trail, you have to go a different way. You jump to a different part of the trail to go where the treasure's hidden.
That would be pretty sneaky.
That would be sneaky. I think I'd like that. I don't think he'd do that.
Yeah, so like I said, harebrained idea, but made me think about, there's a lot of things in this poem actually that are kind of almost repeats of exact like lines from other poems too.
Like what?
Well, there's references to birds, and there's a reference to I forgot it.
The sunrise?
Yeah,
Sunrise.
reference to a sunrise. There's a reference. Oh, in one of the first treasure hunts, there was a line that says, "Take the course from which it is named," referring to the Wasatch
The
Mountains.
Wasatch.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
That
almost
was from
a
a
direct
QR.
shortcut. I mean, like that's almost like a line for line repeat of like find the shortcut for which it is named, or find the whatever. So, anyways, those are some of the ideas I've had. Nothing concrete, little fleeting ideas.
It's good.
I don't think they're throw out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can still go with those.
Okay, should we finish this off? Because
Yes.
this has been so captivating. Let's talk about our bets.
Let's talk about our punishments, our bets.
Okay, who wants to recap the bets we made?
I don't have
can-
them pulled up.
I can do it. So Christian bet that it is not in Spanish Fork.
Correct.
Was mine that it is the same or is not the same?
They are the same.
Oh gosh.
I know you made a really dumb bet.
Yeah, I was so confused about that.
I know.
No,
so
you
I
can't
get
change it.
mine. It has to be the softest punishment.
That's fair. So yeah, his line is that the place
didn't
for
know
which
that was-
after which it is named, and the he later in the poem are the same person. So if
That
they're
was
not the
so
same
dumb.
person,
Oh,
then
that
he has to
was
do his
so
bet.
dumb.
It's fantastic. I'm super happy.
That was the
about
dumbest thing.
it. Yeah, but you said it. And Chad was what?
Mine was the lighthouse one. The ice cream does not refer to Lighthouse Lounge.
Perfect.
Gosh, you guys
Or,
are so.
or anything lighthouse related.
You guys are
No.
so
we said that
obvious.
last
You
episode.
said that.
Yeah, and you
Both
agreed
of
to it.
yours,
I didn't
Christian, you
agree
need
to
to add
it.
a qualifier to yours too. That yours is too easy.
Yeah, mine's because it's not an urban hunt. Mine is within it. The trailhead does not start in Spanish Fork or within 5 miles of the boundaries of Spanish Fork.
I say we
Even
change that to
still.
15 miles.
Even still.
No. I'll take a more intense challenge.
You're-
Okay, some of
Okay.
these responses, by the way, you guys are awesome. I literally was crying. I was laughing so hard at some of these. So, Chad, do you want to take us through them?
All right, here we go. Lance Thompson said you have to retake and get at least a 20 on the ACT.
Well, that would be the highest score Chad's gotten on his ACT. So,
I didn't have a calculator when I took it, and I got a 23.
wow.
Wow,
So
nice.
For
Screw you.
fun fact, I got a 15 on the math section of my ACT.
Really?
That is, they've taught a monkey how to fill in bubbles, and the monkey got a 16 on the ACT. So I officially scored lower than a monkey
is that
on
real?
the math section of the ACT. That's correct. I didn't score in the 20s in any part of my ACT.
Really?
Yeah, teens and 30s.
Wow,
That's so funny.
interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, do we like that one?
I'm not doing
There's a
I don't
lot
wanna
of
do
these.
that.
I think we move through them quickly, and then we
All right.
circle back to our favorites.
Okay, Carrie Phillips, hike the actual trail after it has been found. Pretty easy. That could be a
Nah.
Caden
That
one.
involves us hiking.
I don't want
That's
to do
actually
that either.
Chad has to water ski in a clown outfit.
From
Why
the-
just me?
From Less Anger.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of these specifically call you out. I think you're a fan favorite, Chad.
I think they just want to see me lose. Braden Haiti has to take. You have to take the SAT or ACT until they get a higher score than they got in high school. Also, Braden can only commute via bird scooter for a week. That's pretty funny. I like that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Do they even have bird scooters here?
Is that like a Razor scooter?
It's like
an
those
electric
commute scooters.
Oh, that'd be
Like
kind
the
of
ones
fun.
in Salt Lake?
I'd
Yeah.
do that. I only live like 5 minutes away from work. I'd do that.
Yeah. And then Braden again, go vegan for 2 weeks.
I've been wanting to try it, honestly. I could use it.
Yeah. But you have to talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Chelsea Gata, we must wear lobster boxers 1 lap around the Capitol eating an ice cream cone.
Ooh. I wonder if that was her idea or if someone texted that to her.
That was a really good joke.
I'm sorry,
Oh
Chelsea.
man.
Oh
That
no.
is so funny.
Not our cat stalker. We got a I don't know who it is, but every time they message us and they just meow at us.
I love it. I love
They're
it.
commenting on our stuff. They're meowing.
His picture is a cat.
Bubba Hunt.
I
All
love
he
you,
said
Bubba Hunt.
was meow. So, Brad Ventures, drink a homemade lobster milkshake made by the co-hosts.
Oh,
That one's pretty good.
That would be fun.
Whoa.
I'd have you ever seen those like blind milkshakes where it's like the person's blindfolded, and you say A or B, and you.
Oh,
they're holding
I've
up
seen
two
this.
things,
Yes, I've seen
and
this.
whatever
It's
they
so
say,
gross.
you put it in. It's
One's like a
sometimes-
good ingredient.
That's
and
pretty
one
funny.
is-
Yeah,
We should do that.
we could do that on video. That'd be pretty fun.
I like that
Okay.
a lot. Yeah, let's do that.
Do you want that to be yours,
Okay,
Chad?
Chad, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay, well, let's not decide yet because I want to cycle through all of them.
Okay. Taylor Renee Knight, eat a spoonful of mustard.
Done.
I'll do that. Easy.
Just-
That's too easy.
That's
That's
like
mine.
Winston's low end of a.
Yeah.
That's mine.
The
It
pri-
can be spicy brown too. Let's do
No,
it.
we're not doing that. That's too easy.
Good suggestion though. Cameron
I'm doing
Cito, Chad dresses as a pirate. Okay, here we go again. Chad dresses as a pirate at downtown Salt Lake City and calls, "Hey, you guys," to 100 different people.
That
That's-
would be
That's
amazing.
pretty funny.
That's pretty
We
good.
should
I
just
would
do
like to
that
see Christian
anyway.
do that, just for fun.
Yeah. Just for
Probably
for
be more.
casuals.
It's be more effective than your
Casuals.
Tinder profile. That's for sure. Okay. What's next?
Sarah Kelly dressing up like a lobster and going into a public setting. Lol.
a lot of lobster love.
Yep.
How do you dress up like a lobster? Where do you get that stuff? We'll figure that out.
Spirit
Cindy
Halloween.
John. What?
Spirit Halloween.
Cindy John 1, throwing a party for the Reddit treasure hunting crowd.
We want to do
I
that
like
anyways.
this one, but this one sounds not like a punishment.
If we ever find the treasure hunt, we're gonna throw a. We're putting.
We're
can we
gonna
commit?
spend at least $1,000 of it.
I'm gonna commit to $2,500.
Wow.
Yeah, because heaven knows I'll be the one who have found it. So you guys suck. Just joking. Joking.
Jackie Core, $20 each donation to the charity of the other's choice.
That's not a punishment. That's just a nice thing to do.
That is nice. And also, we'd all give to the same charity.
Which one?
The LDS Church. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, the Bachelors with Alopecia.
Yeah, we'd only give $2 to the other church.
Shave head and wear, or Seth J says, shave head and wear Bachelors with Alopecia shirt while cleaning roadside.
That's pretty good.
That's actually really funny.
That's funny.
I'm not going to shave my head, though. I refuse to do that. Vula Adams, loser buys ice cream and lobster for you guys. I mean, that's a punishment.
Yeah.
And also, I would like that.
Yeah, that one's.
That's a good one for Caden.
That's a good one for Caden.
No, I would rather eat a spoonful of mustard.
You're not doing the
Not
spoonful
the
of mustard.
spoonful of mustard's too soft.
No, that's way too easy.
It's too
But
soft.
lobster and ice cream is too expensive.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
want to buy
It's-
lobster for
you
you
can
guys.
you can
punishment.
buy imitation lobster, or just like a lobster roll, like a single roll of sushi.
What
and
is
some- and some
imitation
twist
A
lobster.
lobster roll is not.
No,
Cheap.
like a lobster sushi roll. Oh no, that's crab.
All
Okay,
right.
go on.
Yeah.
Ange Graham said, eating fried grasshoppers. Isn't it like a delicacy?
I don't think it's a delicacy, but I hear it's not bad.
I feel like I've had it. I feel like it's a treat in Mexico, and I've had it. But I don't
Okay.
remember. Levi William Hill, eat a frozen canned fish. Frozen canned
Whoa.
fish.
That-
What is that?
I think it's pretty
I think it
self-explanatory.
sounds with it. Yeah.
Why is it
It's
frozen?
a type of cookie.
Shut up, dude. Nisa Berkman. Winners write a simple hunt poem, and the loser has to solve it within 24 hours.
Oh, I like
Ooh,
that.
Christian
I like
would
that
love
one.
this.
I like that
And
one.
I
like
don't-
attaching like a really bad punishment if you don't solve it.
That
What?
would be really funny.
It's a punishment on a punishment.
Yeah, but you can
No,
You
bypass the
you
first
can
punishment.
Earn your way out
Okay,
of the,
first of
vote
all,
against this
solving
one. This
one of
one's
my
too hard.
hunts would not be a punishment. It would be pure pleasure.
we have a trivia week at work every other week, or we
Yeah.
used to, and I don't know if I ever got it right.
We still do. You just leave every Friday before we have it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we did.
Well, that trivia. I'm talking about the like riddle that you used to put.
Oh
in
yeah, the
thread.
riddles. I
You
used
know
to
what I'm
tell
talking
riddles and stuff.
about? Mr. Zach J. Eat a ghost pepper.
oof.
Okay.
Fair hunt grunt. Fly fishing in City Creek Mall.
That is a great one.
Oh man.
Just like put on some waders. Get
pretty
in
funny.
there.
I like that.
You're gonna hit so many toddlers with your fly fishing with your like. with
I
your
don't know how
rod.
to fly fish. So make it even better.
Mm.
Keeble. You all go to yoga class. Loser in bright yoga pants, and has to stay in child's pose all class. What is child's pose?
I just would pose a child would make if they did yoga.
It's just like laying down, sitting on your bum.
I actually love that. Like the instructor like keeps like trying to get you to do different stuff, and you just don't move. You just choose one pose. And
You
just,
just do it the entire time.
and we like your friends next to you be like, sorry, he's just a one trick pony. He's just
You can't do anything else.
yeah, but he does
That's
it really
pretty
well.
funny.
I do like that one. That one's good.
Jana K. Pinch him with a lobster while eating ice cream. It's only fair.
Okay.
H.T. Cloward. Recreate the cougar chasing video in full cougar costumes on the trail it is found on.
Oh man.
What is that even?
That is the
that-
most terrifying video.
I don't know
Have
what
you
that
seen
is.
that video?
Yes. First of all,
Wait.
that's the winner in the clubhouse right now of the best idea.
Wait.
There's a famous video of a man.
Which
who's-
is up,
who's
which
being-
was up Rock Canyon. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
he's
Wait, is it the one where he's got a gun, like aimed at it?
No.
No.
He's being chased, like stalked by a cougar, and he's just yelling at it and doing everything you're supposed to. He's
Yes.
not.
Okay.
You're not supposed to
It
turn. You're
is
supposed to back away slowly.
Terrifying.
It's
Now
really
I'm
scary.
imagining it. One of you guys is dressed as a cougar.
And you have to imitate it just
That's
as he's
good.
doing it. Yeah.
I like that one.
Just
I
a
think he
shot for
uses a
shot
fair
remake.
amount of vulgarity, which
Do
would
I
be
get
He
it?
kind of
does.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Do I get to choose a punishment? Because I want that one.
That might be yours.
That one is
I like that
funny.
one.
I like that one. I don't think that's really a punishment though.
Yes, it is. Stop. Tori Dunn.
It's just
Christian. Oh, Christian's getting called out. Nice.
What's that,
Christian
Tori?
has to sing whatever little treasure hunt ditty he comes up with this year in public.
Oh no.
Which
I would hate that.
Christian, that's not a punishment for Christian.
I do think.
I'd still be
can't
okay
wait
with
for
you
the-
doing it.
Can I make Caden?
I can't wait for the parody.
Well, your
this
punishment
year.
this year, if you're wrong, you have to do this year's parody song.
No.
Okay,
I will help.
You have to duet with me,
Sure.
but it's 50-50 duet.
I've never heard you
Sure.
sing, Caden.
Caden's got a great voice.
No.
We're gonna do Sunny and Cher's "I Got You, Babe,"
Okay.
but in Spanish and with funny lyrics.
okay.
Okay,
How do you know it's funny if it's in Spanish?
it's gonna be hilarious.
All right. H.T. Cloward, ride tricycles Goonies style. I don't remember that. Do they
Yeah.
all have tricycles?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I think
But,
you're thinking Rugrats.
I have, yeah, okay, could do that. Jamie A. Beck, you would have to wash and clean the inside of the winner's car for a week.
Wouldn't mind that.
It's kind of just nice for me.
Yeah.
Caitlin Juice, create a bachelors with alopecia charity group on Facebook and add strangers to it.
That's my favorite one. I want to be super clear.
That
Caitlin
is
and Juice, you have won.
That
That is
is
the
amazing.
best idea I've ever heard. You could create a Facebook group called Bachelors with Alopecia and
Wait.
just go to random
Wait,
bald people and add them
no,
together.
and the profile picture is John.
Oh, yes. That's
I love that
Okay,
so much. That is so
who's taking that?
funny. I'll do that.
That's not a punishment, really, though. That's my only problem with it. I would be okay with it being Caden's.
Well, it
'cause
has to
his
be
is a
tied
soft
to your
punishment.
account. It will still say Caden's the one sending the invites.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is a
Okay,
little bit more.
can we say that you have to have it? You have to invite at least 50 people, and you have to have it up for 24 hours after the last person you've invited.
Okay, I don't have to make any posts.
Yeah, just to make posts.
You have to make
Don't
one
him-
post.
I say you have to record a video selfie explaining what the charity is.
And you yourself are not bald, which would make it really funny.
We can make him wear a bald cap in it.
No, Kate, will you do that?
I don't know. Let's finish.
Okay.
Let's finish.
Well, let's go fast. We're almost
Braley
done.
Shea, go around Salt Lake City asking strangers where to learn to smell ice cream holding a lobster. Why?
Oh,
Why are you holding a lobster?
It's a punishment.
I guess it is kind of like you look like a crazy person. That's
Yeah.
kind of funny. I like that. Kelly Spencer, we have dog poop that can be cleaned up, or my drain is not working great, or the coop.
Hmm.
What's
The-
the coop?
The chicken
Like
coop.
clean the
Chicken
coop?
coop?
She's saying that
Clean out.
someone's got to
Just
go
come
clean
over the
stuff.
house and just do some work.
Just do some
Okay.
chores.
I mean, we could do some community service.
I'm wearing a tank top.
What?
That's punishment for everyone else.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
My heart beats a jig. Said, eat some lobster flavored ice cream. Is that real?
I don't know.
It would have to be.
Yeah.
We could
Utah
make it.
Batman. Buy the Victor ice cream.
Okay.
Lexi V Fox.
Well, that was a little vanilla.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Funny. Lexi V Fox. You have to eat ice cream blended with lobster tail, ideally Rocky Road or Mississippi mud.
There was a little bit of
There's
just
some-
like a word association going on here.
There's
with
some
Yeah.
lobster ice
Yeah.
cream stuff going on.
I'm just joking. That's
possible.
great. Yeah.
I am Sean Cronin. Loser pays to take the others out for nice lobster dinner with ice cream for dessert. Loser has to eat ice cream with lobster in it. Holy. That was Shell Bean. And then the last one, Sebastian M. Barr. Can't shower, shave, or clip toenails or anything hygienic but hand washing for a week. Gross.
Yeah, that is 3 days longer than Chad normally goes.
No, honestly, my roommate, he took a shower without the shower curtain in the tub, and so the water dropped out and destroyed the bathroom and went through the floor and destroyed the floor below. So I have not had a bathroom for a month.
Really?
So the only time I've been able to shower is in the main shower when my friend
Go on.
isn't home.
Oh,
Sorry. Why are you?
nothing.
Anyways, he wakes up late and so I don't get to shower often.
That's a
I
bummer.
feel like it was worth saying.
No, it was definitely something to say. It was good because this episode hasn't really gone like too long.
It is the
And
exact
we've had
same
such good
length
content
as
in it
every
that
other.
We can just throw in random things.
This is a good episode, Christian. You stop. You're so pessimistic.
No, I'm
with our
wearing gray
episodes.
socks today. Okay, those were some pretty good ones. Can
Those
I say
were
the
good.
highlights? Someone has to do the what was her the juicing one?
The cougar
the-
video?
No,
The
the
cougar
the
one's good.
Facebook. The,
I call the cougar one.
You want to do the cougar one?
Yep.
Okay,
I dress up
you
as a
has to
cougar.
dress up the cougar, but then you also have to dub the audio as well.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
So like I'll back up with
Yeah,
the
we can
with the
film it.
screen, so it feels like that. But then you
I don't
have
want
it's-
to be out
but
there
it's your
roaring
voice.
no, you don't.
in
we're,
silence.
we're gonna dub it on top of it.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You
I'll
haven't
be out
seen the
there
video,
roaring.
so you don't know what you're getting into.
So I'm just gonna be out on the trail,
There's like
pretending to roar. Is
there's
that
like
what you're saying?
No. The cougar doesn't make any noises. The cougar
the
just
cougar
silently
just stalks its prey.
and the guy is just
Which is that
screaming
guy.
and yelling vulgarities.
I'm gonna look like a cosplay guy.
Yeah. Well, it'd be great for you to finally use that skin tight cougar suit that you had for a while. So, put
I
that
don't
to
even
good
know
use.
what that joke is.
So, Kaden, are you gonna do the Facebook group, the alopecia?
I'll do the spoonful of mustard.
No, you're not doing the spoonful of
I
mustard.
like that one.
You have a choice. You can do the Facebook alopecia
The Facebook
group.
one is sneaky. It's sneaky. It's like it's not
Sneaky.
easy. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean? It's
You
not
need
easy?
You should do that one.
No.
That one's really funny, but it's also not.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that one.
Okay.
The Facebook group? I
Yeah.
don't like that one for you. You have to be out in public being ashamed.
Okay, that's fair.
I think you should hold a lobster and just go around Salt Lake. Say it towards the ice cream. Can you smell it? It's pretty funny. We didn't like that one.
Or just
I
what
liked
if,
it. I
What if
liked it. It
I
was
say
funny.
people, do you want to smell my ice cream?
No.
No, that's not it.
Say, do you want to pet Jeff, and then hold the lobster at them?
Or should I say, do you want to pet Jeff? And they say yes, it'd be great. Okay, hold on to Steve.
So stupid and so... That was funny. Stupidest joke I've ever made. Okay, hold on to Steve. Who's Jeff?
Okay. Okay. So we've made it final. I'll go around and ask people if they want to pet my lobster. And then, Chad, you're doing the cougar video. And Caden,
I really hope you lose, dude.
and Caden's doing the Facebook group one.
No, the Facebook group is.
Caden, come on.
Okay, then
man.
you have to do this song with me this year.
I'll do the song with you.
Okay.
this
No, that's a cop-out, because the song was always going to happen.
year. Christian
but not
was
with
always
Caden.
going to do the
And
song.
Caden's going to feel more embarrassed. I'm going to give him some embarrassing. He's going to do the high harmony the entire time. Actually, I might give Caden a rap
Let's
solo.
be real.
later.
I'm going to have
When
to do
people
mine.
sing,
You guys aren't going to have to do.
Yeah.
It's funny to talk about, but
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
never going to ask people to hold your
watching
hold your
people
Steve.
be uncomfortable singing is one of my cringiest feelings.
Okay. You don't have to be there, Caden.
So
I'll
it's
just do
not
it.
enjoyable for me. I want to laugh.
I
just want to smile.
I think
I
this
can
is
do it. I'm
fair.
not
I
opposed
think the
to it.
punishment fits the bet with this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Caden doesn't want to do it, and he's going to have to this year. And honestly, I could use some help. Those songs don't write themselves.
He helped you write it last one.
He didn't.
We helped.
Yes,
We helped write it. We didn't help sing it.
You guys gave me a couple.
No,
I didn't help at all.
we
I didn't
helped.
even know it was
You
happening.
guys were
I
like
showed
the
up and you
Ringo
guys were
Starr
singing.
to my Beatles.
Why are you guys talking? I wasn't involved.
Yeah, Chad wasn't even there.
The
I don't-
parody is my favorite part of the.
I'm excited for this year. Let's give some good material. All right, let's wrap this up. It was
Okay.
great.
Well, thanks everyone. Do you want to wrap it up? You can. You
No,
close us
I'm
out.
I'm feeling that. No. Let's do it.
No, please.
No. After you.
End it.
Well, thanks, guys. Again, we love the participation. We love the camaraderie. We're hoping that this keeps going because we enjoy sitting down and doing this every week.
Yeah, we actually don't want you to solve the poem or find the treasure because the longer this goes, the more we can have a chance of getting John and David on.
Yeah, that's true. So everyone send John and Dave a message. We'd love to have them on. We'd love to have them on. And
All right.
all right. Well, that was a great time. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one outside.